Hi everyone, Marlene here with Buffalo Check Chicks. What's for supper? Well, my son Matthew is cooking for us tonight. And one of his favorite dishes are chorizo and egg burritos. Have you ever tried it? I never even tried it till a few years back, and I love it. So you can get the chorizo sausage. This is a Mexican sausage at Walmart, grocery store, or any grocery store. Now, I prefer the pork chorizo over the beef chorizo. So here, it comes in a tube and you squeeze it out in the pan. We're making a double recipe. So it's 2 tubes of chorizo and 12 eggs. So if you do not like a lot of cholesterol, well, this recipe is not for you. But this is something my boys love. So we have the chorizo in a skillet browning. Not really browning, I'll show you in a minute. And my son Matt is breaking up the eggs, and he's going to use a full dozen eggs. So if you have the recipe, just use 1 tube of the chorizo sausage and 6 eggs. Okay, so the chorizo here, it is very greasy. Now, you have the option of draining it. It's kind of hard to drain. I don't drain it because I put eggs in it and it absorbs the grease. And we don't eat it that often, so I'm not going to worry so much about all the cholesterol. But if you want to drain it, sometimes you can just drain it with a paper towel, and that helps get the grease off. It doesn't taste greasy when it's done, though. Okay, so Matt is mixing up the eggs here, beating them up pretty well. Doesn't have to be perfect. And look at those hands moving. He's pretty good there with the beater. So, like I say, my boys love this. Okay, so the chorizo, I usually cook it for probably about 8 minutes on a medium-high heat. You have to stir it. Don't burn it. It will not taste good if you burn it. So you can see the grease in it. There I'm showing you medium-high heat. And just keep cooking it. Like I say, it doesn't really brown. It kind of dissolves. And it's kind of hard to tell when it's done, actually. But usually 8 to 10 minutes in a big frying pan. Now, if you want to drain it, just use a paper towel and just dab at the grease there. So, I'm not going to worry about that today. Okay, so Matt has all 12 eggs, and he's just going to dump them right into the chorizo, all at once. There are no seasonings added to this. The Mexican chorizo usually has some vinegar in it and chiles in it. I'm not sure what kind of chiles. It's a little bit spicy, but not too spicy. My tongue cannot handle really spicy food, but I can eat this fine. So it's got the eggs in there, and it's still on a medium-high heat, and he is just going to cook this until the eggs are nice and firm, just like you would do if you were scrambling your eggs and cooking them. So it doesn't really take too long. So there you can see the eggs are starting to set up in the frying pan. And this is, as you can see, a good sized frying pan. You really want the room so you can stir it and mix it up. Matthew is a little camera shy, but I did sneak a couple little shots of him without him knowing. Shh, don't tell him. Okay, so the eggs are setting up, and he's just going to continue on until they're very firm. So scrape the sides down a little bit and just keep stirring. It'll get there. This really is a quick and easy dish, and like I say, if you haven't tried it, you really should. A lot of people think, ooh, chorizo, but it's yummy. So here the eggs are really setting up nicely, like a scrambled egg would, and he's gonna continue stirring that up. And then when they are nice and firm, like they're getting now, he's going to break them up a little bit. And then we'll start getting the tortillas heated up. Now, I like those Lala's tortillas because they're thin. I don't like the real thick flour tortillas. These are really nice flour tortillas. I see them at all the grocery stores. Walmart carries them. All your main brand grocery stores carry them. And to me, they taste more homemade than the other flour tortillas. So see how those eggs have set up? And they're nice. So, yeah, he's just going to scrape down the sides and get it all set up. And it looks good right now. No runny eggs. You don't want your eggs runny in here. So let's go ahead, and there it is. Lala's flour tortillas. They are good if you haven't tried them. We used to use the Mission tortillas. I don't like them anymore. They're too thick. And so he's going to put that in another skillet and get it heated up on both sides. You don't want to burn it, but you want it a little bit browned, and the tortilla starts to bubble a little bit, gets really hot. So he's going to transfer that onto a plate and go ahead and fill it with his chorizo egg mixture. And these are so hearty. I'm not kidding. I can't even eat a whole one myself. So, and the 2 tubes, he's making rather large tortillas. You can make them, or burritos, you can make them any size. Sprinkle a little cheese on it. And you don't have to put the cheese on it if you don't want. And he's going to roll it up like a pro. You go, Matt. Better than I can do. And go ahead and transfer that to a nice Pyrex dish. And then just continue on making your burritos. I think this will make, well, normally they would make around a dozen, but he is kind of rolling them a little bit large, so I'm going to guess 9 or 10 of them. But, oh, there's my hand. Give him an extra little hand and flip that tortilla over. I don't like burnt tortillas. Yuck, they taste nasty. So, make sure you don't burn them. And there's no grease or anything in the tortilla pan there. It's just on a medium-high heat. And just get it nice and warm on both sides. Okay, let's get another one going here. Yeah, these tortillas are really good. They are so close to homemade. I've always wanted to try making homemade tortillas, and one of these days I will. I'll try it. So there's a little sneak peek of Matthew. Isn't he a cutie? Don't tell him. Okay, sprinkle a little more cheese. And if you want, you can add hot sauce. They're spicy enough for me as is. So, but you could even add tomato, lettuce, whatever you would like. But we just eat them with a little cheese on it, and they are very good. I hope you try this. It's a little on the different side, but they're tasty. And usually when we go camping, we take the chorizo and do it right out there on the grill. So there they are. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this made 9. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye. Love you guys.